Authorized Fantasia.
Revived.
And welcome back to Authorized Fantasia. So we use that save point really quickly, and basically we need to go back to our light ship, and we'll get a cutscene that will tell us what to do next. But again, it's all on perspective and what you kind of did with the progress. But this is what's happening for us right now.
Man, having such a near miss with Alf.
We're lucky the lightship wasn't attacked. If the lightship was still broken, we wouldn't have been able to move.
I think we have a genius here.
Huh?
And I thought I was smart.
Surge set up the defenses on the lightship.
You mean like the monster repellers set up in towns?
Well, something like that. It provides protection against all kinds of attacks for a short time. You know, just in case.
Is it working now?
It takes time to set up. You can't use it in the air either.
Oh, hey, look!
That's an Imperial Army lightship.
I wonder where it's going.
Judging by the direction, I'd say it's headed to Opolis.
Come to think of it, Opolis hasn't been occupied by the Empire yet.
What? Does that mean they plan to attack the Republic again?
Give me a break! How much more of our country are they going to lay waste to? Lark, we have to let Opolis know.
But we're Imperial soldiers.
Not any longer. Our contract with the Empire has ended. I don't want Opolis to end up like another Anthrax.
What about the Rogress?
9 Rogress have to be gathered, right? Even if we fall behind Alf because of this, we'll still have time to catch up.
Lark's right. Let's warn the people of Opolis.
Okay, Opolis is here, right? Full steam ahead!
Okay, so regardless of whatever Rogress you went after the first Rogress, you'll get that cutscene, and we'll have this mission to do that we're gonna be basically doing right now. So regardless of what you chose, this outcome will always happen. But later on, certain things will happen, and it just influences the game just a little bit. But basically, we get a new continent that we get to come here, and it's Opolis, and we can go ahead and land right here and enter the city, and we'll get some cutscenes once we get in. Fight some monsters right here just to show them.
We should attack while we can.
But
Piece of cake.
like I said last episode, I'm gonna be explaining
Monsters
I
can
guess
live in
more
this
in
cold?
detail weapons and magic, and
Stay on guard.
because I always edit those parts out. This episode I'm gonna keep them intact just so you can see the nitty gritty.
Let's do it.
Anyways, I'm
Right
gonna
there.
not edit out magic and equipment and whatnot,
Remember
just so you can see the bare bones of it all instead of me just editing it.
bark
So
it, no
I'll explain
bite.
that once we get there, but we'll get a cutscene right now, so watch.
So who are you going to tell about the Imperial Army?
Since Surge is with us, we're going to see the local commander.
What's so special about Surge?
Opolis' commander is Lieutenant General Elliot. He got on well with the Lord Knights. It's only natural that he'd recognize the Lord Knight's leader.
Really?
Really, truly, my mighty mini minimal lady.
Don't call me minimal.
Let's try and find the command headquarters. Mr. Lark!
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Come on, Lark. Keep it together. Rifia, back me up here. Rifia?
Lark can decide.
She's not listening either.
Fine. We can leave these lazy bums to themselves. So, which way to headquarters, Surge?
It's near the military academy. You can't miss it.
Right. Onward!
Phew. You youngins sure have a lot of energy. Although I think she may be a special case.
Okay, with that done, basically we have equipment shop and magic right here in the front, so we'll be going over this. So on magic, basically, we have different orbs that we could put on this amulet, and that will determine specific things. So here we have 2 level 2 fires, and 2 level 2 fires makes it a level 3 fire. Here we have 2 level 2s with the ground, so it made another element, and it became another level. Now, right now, I have everything up to 3. We haven't hit a 4th yet, which over time, you'll get that 4th slot. But if you looked at our magic usage, we just didn't have enough. So, quickly going over here to weapons, you can see all of them are activated. When you get full stars and get full WPs, weapon points, you will activate the special ability of that weapon as long as you fill up every gap. So here you can see all these weapons activated. This one doesn't have all the stars, so I can't activate it yet, and it's still kind of like sealed off. So read this, I'm gonna still talk about it. So basically, once we go into weapons, really weapons are pretty easy. You just, I guess they kind of level up with you, and at a certain point they're their max strength, and you just put anything you want on them to give you different attributes and make your character stronger. And they really do make a huge difference between an inactive weapon and an active weapon, and that's something you really need to take advantage of. Now magic, I kind of went through that really fast, but I'm gonna go more into detail. Like I said, if you kind of have an amulet thing, you can have up to 4 slots, I believe. And you put magic orbs. Now, different magic orbs will do different types of magic, and some will sync together and make another level magic. So you have 2 level 1s, and they're next to each other, they will make a level 2 of that magic. If you have 2 level 2s, they would make a level 3, and so on and so forth. So sometimes it's better just to put 4 orbs, like level 1s, of the same magic if you just wanted a character to be full on, like, 1 element, or you can mix it up, which I usually recommend doing. Weapons and stuff and equipment, always get whatever you don't have. Most of the time I never get 2 or 1 item, just because I don't like all my characters sharing the same kind of attributes and stuff. I want them to be different, so if something hits us, we don't like all just die. But here you will see on the bottom DP, which is our like development points. We only have 25 left, so there's really not a lot of room for me to max out any more of my magic. So I'm going to use a reset, which puts us everything at 0 and gets our DB back to 240, which is the standard what you have. So we're going to go ahead and do some slot expansions to put more orbs back on, and give MPs. And the biggest part of this is distributing the MPs on different levels as needed. In the beginning of the game, the reason I'm resetting the orb is I needed more MPs of level 1. Now I need more in 2 and 3 and eventually 4. I didn't do a magic upgrade before, but I know I want Lark to have fire elements, so I'm giving him fire, I guess, increase. So here we have all orbs and all the choices we can do. I even have a level 3 here, which I'll put on, and let's say we have a level 3 wind, which will also give us the base element of light. And I have other elements that I could do stuff. So let's, for example, take this earth one and go ahead, and you'll see it mixes with the fire one and gives us the dark element, but it doesn't go well with the wind because that's its weakness. When that happens, one of your magics will lose a level and it will just get weaker. So instead of being level 3, it'll drop down to level 2. This way, as you can see, we get 2 level 3s, and they were fire and ground. And it's just a matter of mixing things around and seeing what really works for you and what kind of magic you want your people to do. So like Ripia, for example, eventually I probably will do an orb reset on her because she'll be getting stronger magic, but definitely for her I will have weaker magic MPs, because regular healing water doesn't require higher level MPs. Later on there's a stronger healing technique, but I never really use it that much. I always use a weaker magic for Rivia and just sync it together, and it just works just as fine, and it's even a little stronger than just straight out using a stronger magic. And that goes with any type of magic. Syncing anything is stronger than just summoning the magic itself. And that's basically magic and orbs and how they reset it and whatnot. Whenever you do like go to the shop like I just did right now, and you buy weapons, you should always equip the newer ones and start getting points on them so you can unlock more armed forces. The more armed forces are basically the pieces, and the more pieces you have, obviously the better you can equip yourself with weapons and attributes that will help you later on in the fight. And with that given, basically it's a good thing to change up your party every now and then, so you're using different characters whether you like them or they suck or what. It's always a good idea to mix around them and get different armed forces from different characters, so it helps out your team. And that's just about balancing your team and your weapon, I guess, leveling up. And again, I'm gonna bring a final point is that's pretty important. It's not just about you leveling up your character, but your weapons as well, because that's actually a big difference it makes in just battling and bosses and surviving. So with that done, we're gonna come over here and get some costumes, just because I haven't been doing them lately. And for now on, whenever we go into a city, I'm gonna look and see if they got stock, because earlier in the game, almost no one has any costumes to sell. And again, these are just, I guess, for fun. They really don't do anything. They're just nice to look at. Certain costumes do give you like hidden attributes, but they never tell you that. Like, you would have to look through a walkthrough and to see what costumes do what for you. And I think these type of costumes right here are just basic costumes that really just don't do anything. They're just made for appearance. The one thing that, if you want like 100% complete or something, which the game won't tell you if you did or not, you would put certain costumes and match your characters in certain costumes, and you'll get skits. So at the very least, it's kind of fun option just to have to just put your characters in the costumes and just see, I guess, a dialogue that goes between them. And I think in a lifelike aspect, it's kind of nice, because you never think, oh, the characters in this one game wear the same clothes like all the damn time. But this game is like, oh no, they switch out their clothes. See, they bought clothes and stuff. I just thought it was a nice feature. But you could go ahead and read this. Guess I'm just gonna talk through it. It's not that long of a skit. But this is one aspect that I liked that was really lifelike, and it gave a little bit more detail of I was thinking the word just more detail to the game and the characters themselves and their style, and just like what the hell they think and stuff. And I've been talking for, I don't know what, like full on 13 minutes. So I'm gonna stop talking and we're gonna get some cutscenes coming up ahead. So watch for that and enjoy.
Alf,
Lurk.
Should we finish them here?
You idiot! Have you forgotten Sir Alf's wishes? Adele!
Are you afraid of me? We've been together ever since we were children. What was I to you, Lark?
you're you, Adele.
That's not what I'm asking you.
I thought of you as my little sister.
Your little sister? I always knew it. Even then, I would have been happy if I could stay beside you forever. I thought that if I became the Okina diva, I would always be with you, like Rivia.
Adele,
But you didn't want that, did you? Why did you choose Rivia just like that? You made a pact without knowing anything about Imaginal's Law, didn't you?
We couldn't do anything else.
Then what about now? Do you really understand Imaginal's Law? Don't you get it? That will lead to the destruction of mankind. Are you going to just brush that off? That's what you always do.
Kids, settle down. I thought I heard a racket. Are you still here? I don't have time to be messing with some children's love game.
Dinos!
I think it's about time we left too, Sir Alf.
Okay. Lark, you're like how I used to be. Every choice you made, you think you made it by yourself. Is that really enough? Is Imaginal's Law really the path that you should follow? Think carefully.
What are you doing here? The soldiers here in Opolis are gonna arrest you.
That doesn't matter when the Imperial Army is on its way here.
I know that face.
I want to meet with Lieutenant General Elliot. Termillion Senate Guard, Archon Unit Commander, Captain Leslie Ferrati.
Leslie is captain of the Archon unit? What's the Archon unit?
A special unit sworn to protect the Senate and its affiliates. Only the Republic's elite get in. I never would have guessed you were the captain.
Used to be. Anyway, come on.
Alright, so we just come up here. This is the left side. If you went to the right side, you would go to the academy, but the right side, left side is right here. So watch this.
It's good to see you, Lieutenant General Elliot. It's been 18 years, eh? You were still a captain then.
Leon, is that you?
The one and only.
I heard you had died. Good thing they were only rumors. You seem a bit different, though.
I was just a 14 or 15-year-old punk back then.
What? You led a mercenary company when you were 14?
From what I heard, it was more like Rex and Samuel keeping this bratty kid from getting hurt.
You just keep your trap shut. Commander, the Imperial Army's approaching. Is there any way that we can provide assistance? These are my friends. Some of them wear Imperial Army uniforms, but they're just mercenaries.
Well, should we ask them to deal with the problem? That way, I can have you keep watch over Prince Alf.
What do you mean?
Prince Alf warned us of the Imperial Army's impending attack. He also suggested a very effective defense strategy, but he is what he is. It doesn't matter if I have Captain Leslie. I can't believe everything Alf tells me.
I'll keep him under surveillance on the front line. If necessary, he'll be used as a hostage.
The front line? Is that safe?
Of course not. But the prince seems happy to go there.
What's the strategy? We'll help too.
Okay, listen up.
I see. A permafrost defense shield utilizing Ray. That'll protect us from physical attacks and hopefully shut out all the invaders.
A defense shield powered by Ray. That's unusual. To control that much Ray requires a very powerful magician.
Aha! That would be Adele. She's inherited the power of a diva. With that power and wisdom, she should be able to control it.
Even a defense shield of that size?
Technically, it's possible. I'm a military academy grad too. I've been involved in developing a defense shield called the Snowy Project since I was a student there. Prince Alf devised his strategy after he heard about it.
From what you've said, it doesn't sound like you've considered the toll on the diva. If things go badly, Adele could be in serious trouble.
That's why reinforcements will be summoned from Carbunculus before that happens.
Which is what I want you to do. It pains me to put our diva in such danger, but...
You know, Lark, that lightship you stole has a nice engine under the hood. It's way faster than any ordinary lightship. Let's go to Carbunculus.
Yeah! The Cecile the Brave could be there in no time.
Cecile the Brave? You can't just name the ship like that.
Let's go to Carbunculus, Lark.
Fine. The Imperial Army won't be able to cover all this new territory anyway. Let's put a stop to Sir Vice's little excursion, shall we?
We must make haste to Carbunculus.
We're relying on you. Here are your papers from headquarters. Don't worry about returning. After the defense shield goes up, you won't be able to get back in.
Carbunculus, huh? Hope I don't get arrested again.
So yeah, now we got a mission, so we'll leave the Senate, I guess, building, I don't know, the left side, whatever, we'll call it the left side, and like I said, the right side will be like the academy and all that, but we don't need it, so we'll just go ahead down and oh yeah, another thing, items, always stock up on those, but this city, Opolis, is the first city now to give us high liquids, which they're pretty rare to find, and you have to get them through monster battles or sometimes through chests or whatnot. But here we actually have them to purchase, which we really need. Now, I'm gonna talk very short on items for the most part. I never use analyzers or really anything to cure anything, but I do use lots of healing liquids. Now, the regular healing liquids in the beginning, even in the beginning, they really didn't heal you that much, so personally, I just use them for training, or if I'm just in the middle of a dungeon and I need extra healing, I just use all those. And I mean, with pretty much 100 of them, they pretty much do the job. Mediums and highs are pretty much what I use in battles to heal up, and that's, I guess, the gist of liquids, I guess, in this game and how I use them. But we need to go to Carbunculus, so apparently my map isn't blinking, and I don't know where it's at, so it is time to use that map that I never use. And that's not where it's at. Okay, up here, Carbunculus, it's in the corner right there, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know why the hell it's not blinking, because it's my destination right now, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So we'll get there, and I'll get a cutscene. If not, I'll talk. Oh, I guess no cutscene. Well, basically we just need to make a beeline to, I keep wanting to say the Senate building, I don't know. There's just Senates everywhere, I don't even remember. But, we need to go see, Green Hill. I was about to say Churchill. Oh god. Okay, so we're gonna see, Green Hill and, talk to her. And we know how much a fan she is of us. But, yeah, so I'll talk in a little bit.
Pretty please?
Are you with Lagoon the Cursed?
Whoa! They're gonna kill us!
When will you ever stop being a coward, Nico?
Patriarch Hosea has guaranteed our safety. Lower your weapons.
We're messengers from Lieutenant General Elliot in Opolis.
Please let us through. Opolis is in jeopardy, right, Lark?
Yeah, I want to meet with Director Greenhill.
You may pass, but if you make any funny moves, you'll be thrown straight into the dungeon.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so we get to enter, and, I believe it's straight. We'll find out. No. I didn't even know the Senate had a laboratory. Why the hell do they need a laboratory? Okay, so I'm gonna guess up. I'm pretty sure it's up then. Yep. Okay, so we'll get some cutscenes, then, watch.
Meridian Dog. No, Lagoon the Cursed.
Huh?
You're still a Meridian Legionnaire, even if you did give it up. We cannot forgive Crown Prince Vice's incursion.
We came here to protect Opolis from that very incursion.
What?
The Imperial Army is advancing on Opolis. The Snowy Project defense shield is up, but it's only a matter of time before it falters.
The fools. What are they thinking? The Snowy Project is not ready yet.
Here are our papers from Lieutenant General Elliot. Please send reinforcements straight away.
Think we'll be fooled by your lies?
Huh?
You want us to move troops away from Carbunculus so you can attack in their absence. A classic Imperial Army maneuver, if ever I saw one.
We won't be fooled, Director. Mercenaries change loyalties more often than their clothes. Who knows when their type will betray us to the Empire?
Senators, your reputation for suspicion precedes you. To a mercenary, his contract is his life. Lark is bound in contract to Lieutenant General Elliot. He is not the kind of mercenary to betray a contract.
Lark is telling you the truth. Please believe him.
Enough of your childish games, Diva. The country's future depends on this. We don't have the time for an ignorant little girl like you.
Huh? Are you referring to me, Avlis?
No.
I see no reason to doubt these papers. It may be vexing to trust Lagoon the Cursed, but we must follow our diva and send reinforcements. All those in agreement, please raise your hand. Right. Send orders to the Commander-in-Chief forthwith.
We did it!
What now, though? Even if we go back to Opolis, we can't get in with that shield up.
Maybe we can let them know what's happening from outside. Let's go back to Opolis. I know what Leslie said, but I'm still worried.
Huh.
Alright, so we get to get out now and stuff. And I will use a save point, but I'll use the one in front. So we're just gonna go ahead and walk out, and this is pretty much the end of the episode. We'll get one final, I guess, cutscene, so I won't read any of these little skits that are popping up. We'll save those for the next episode. But we'll go ahead, go in the front of the city, see a final cutscene, and we'll save. So I guess I'll talk in a bit.
Wait, please.
Yes?
Are you with Lagoon the... Oh, sorry. Are you with Lark Bright Lagoon?
That would be me.
Excuse my rudeness. I just heard from the head senator. My sister is in Opolis. Is it true that Leslie Ferrati is there?
Pardon me, Mrs. If you're talking about a strikingly beautiful former Archon unit captain, then yes, she's in Opolis.
Then I beg you, please send her this message. Come home.
Huh? What do you mean?
Leslie is traveling as part of her duties, isn't she?
My sister's out of the army. She quit to take responsibility for a mission failure. After that, she ran away, so...
A failed mission? She quit over that?
Don't compare her with your standards.
My sister was in charge of protecting my husband, the senator. But he was murdered by an assassin, and my sister has always blamed herself.
I think you should pass on her message, Lark.
Yeah, you're right. By the way, what's your name?
Oh, excuse me. My name is Angie.
Please find my sister, Lark, and let her know that I'm waiting.
I will.
Hey, Serge! How did you know she was married?
Oh, easy. There was a ring on her left ring finger.
Talk about eagle eyes.
Basics, kiddies, basics. Gathering intelligence is a must. Of course, the way to capture a married woman's heart is different from grabbing a widow's.
How can you capture someone's heart? Do you have to set a trap word or something?
How can you ask that with a straight face?
Come on, Rifia.
You're horrible, Serge.
Disgusting!
How could you say that in front of Rex's son?
I was kidding. You know, I really think you need to sit down with Rex's son and have a proper talk.
Anyways, I guess we learned more about Leslie and we're going back to Opolis, so yay! So, we continue next episode of Arc Rise Fantasia.
Basics, kiddies, basics. Gathering intelligence is a must.